Hi, everyone. Today we're going to start topic 10 volume. Brian, what are you doing? Brian, I'm trying to teach a lesson right now.
I thought you said volume.
No,
I thought you said volume.
not that kind of
And
volume.
what type of volume?
All right, I'll tell you. Everyone listen. Turn off the music.
Are you sure that's not the right type of volume?
No, wrong volume.
Why can't it be the right type?
All right, guys, we are going to start volume. So I'm going to pull up a slideshow that I also shared on Google Classroom so you can take a look at it. Okay, so today we're going to start volume, and I just wanted to talk. It's not the kind of volume with the music. Give it a second to
Why
load.
can't it be?
Bye, Brian. So today you're going to do 10.1 and 10.2. So first I want to review what perimeter is. So perimeter is like if you were to get a fence, you would be measuring the outside of something. Area, if you wanted to buy new carpet and you're filling something in, that would be length times width for area. But these are all done with two-dimensional figures. They have length and they have width. So we're going to be talking about three-dimensional figures. So what does a three-dimensional figure consist of? So it would have a length, a width, and a height. So it's like think of like a 3D movie. It's coming at you. It has three dimensions, and that means that it can hold something. So volume is how much basically it can hold. It's a cubic unit. So a cube is a square. It's a three-dimensional square. To pack a solid figure without gaps or overlaps. There was a formula eventually that you'll see: length times width times height. So you're just multiplying the three numbers. Because of commutative property, it doesn't matter what order it's in. And then you can also do base times height, because the base would be basically your length times width. And your answer is always going to be in cubic units. So remember our exponent. So if it's inches to the third power, meters to the third power, it's always going to be in cubic units. So I assigned a video from topic 10.1, and you can complete topics 10.1 and 10.2. So we'll do a little bit of practice here. So basically, if you're looking at the volume, you can really count every single cube that's in it. Or you can take the base or the length, which would be the bottom part, which would be 1, 2, 3. The width is how wide it is. So that would be what's kind of coming out of your screen, which would be 1, 2, 3 cubic units. And then the height, which would be 3. 1, 2, 3. So 3 times 3 is what? 9. And then 9 times 3 is 27. So your answer would be 27 cubic units, because they didn't give you exactly what the size is. So you could also do it this way. Think of like a layer of a cake. So you could do the bottom part, or the base they call it, which would be 4 times 2, which is 8. So that's your base, 8. And then how many layers are there? There's 1 layer, 2 layer, 3 layers. So 8 times 3 would give you 24 cubic units. And that's how many cubes would you make to make this figure right here. Okay, so now I'm going to show you, go back here. Now I'm going to show you one of my my things here. So I have a box of Legos. Okay, I'm going to put it onto a different screen, so just bear with me a second. Okay, so there's we use these for our Legos, right? So I happen to have some at home here. So if I were to figure out how many cubic units this can hold, and this can hold something because it's three-dimensional, I'm going to measure the length, which it really doesn't matter. It's in any order. It depends on which way I'm holding it. If I was looking at it this way, this could be the length. If I'm looking at it this way, it could be the length. So it really doesn't matter which one you're considering the length, as long as you have 3 different measures. So I'm going to start with this one, how long it is. So if I measure this, I have about 12 inches. So 12 would be my length. My width would be, good thing I have my glasses on, 5. So 12 times 5 is what? 60. And then the height would be 3. So 60 times 3 is 180. And I used inches. So it would be 180 cubic inches. That's how much this box can hold. Okay, so it really, this is called a rectangular prism because it's rectangle, but it's 3-dimensional. So it's called a rectangular prism. So when you're looking at your assignment today, you're going to either count the squares, but sometimes that can be tricky because you can't always see the squares, or you could just multiply. So length times width times height, and your answer will be in cubic inches. So Mr. Williams and I put together a slideshow. You can use that to help you. It has lots of videos on it to help you. And then you can do the Pearson when you're ready. If you have questions, we both have Google Meet set up. So good luck with volume. Oh, wait a second. I have a quiz for us. Not a quiz, a game. Okay. So I wanted to make sure that you watch the video. So what you're going to do is you're going to use what you know about volume. Make sure you can see this. Okay. So you're going to use what you know about volume to calculate how many Legos are in this jar. Okay. And so there's the jar. So you're going to calculate. You may want to pause the video here. Calculate and make a guess on how many Legos are in the jar. And I want you, my son made a scene with it too. I want you to put your guess in the comments, and then that way I'll know that you watched this video. So put your guess in the comments, and I'll use it as assignment grade. And if whoever's closest without going over will get 20 dojo points, okay? So have fun and good luck with volume.